Okay, there we go. I believe I had this game perfectly like proportioned, so like it's not cutting off near the top or because unfortunately some of these RPG Maker games they just don't go full screen correctly sometimes. But like considering how this first game went, I am also very nervous. We took a little bit of like a tad of like what this game is. I'm also get my mobile ready and turn that down so it doesn't blare out my headphone. Congrats on your first crown. So while the first game was called Hello Charlotte Episode 1, was it Junk Food, Bears, and Gods? This one is Requiem Aeternum Dia, which I think is supposed to be like, well, Requiem, of course, we know Requiem is in Dia, is supposed to be this. So, like, what it means, I'm not sure. But from what I was told, the CGs ramp up from here. The games ramp up from here. You go from like a free game to like costing a little bit. So, what I do know is that from where like little experiences, a few years have passed since we actually go to school now. Didn't know that this world has like a school. So, there's that. But we'll begin right away. Who knows? Maybe we'll even get started with like game 3. I also like the little like it reminds me of like this the expression here on the right reminds me of a bit of what was it Demon Slayer? Demon Slayer has like these almost like chibi looks. We have to feed Mad Cat, wander around the house for a bit, we have to greet everyone, and go to school. We have us the puppets. We got the aliens, which I love this just like goofiness almost, but also poor bunnies. Seth, which is us. We got Umbrella Man. We got the Pythias, which is I'm curious if we're gonna meet Freya again or Frey, because we met one of them in the house, the bear house, and the other near the end of the game. So I wonder if we'll meet ones. Oracle, we have no idea. And the Omni Cubes, and the Mad Cat. I love the idea of Mad Cat. Kingdom God is with you. Excuse me. True Realm Research. True Realm Research. True Realm Research. True Realm Research. Clothes, hairpins, breaker chips, cockroaches. One of these items is not like the other. Oh, okay. Eden, the God Delusion, Joy's Wisdom. Understanding maggots. Great. Welcome to the Teleport Omnicube. Okay. Welcome to the Data Omnicube. User rules. Do not turn off the screens. Do not disturb the neighbors. Do not speak of house tenants. Interesting. Doors. Be polite to the doors with a puppeteer symbol. Bring elevator doors a cool sticker. Excuse me? Only users with X in their names have access to doors with a puppeteer symbol. Omnicube, short for Omnitent Cubes, are multi-task devices that allow transportation, duplication, creation, and dissemination of organic nature, source of data. Please do not put liquid soap inside Omnicubes, as it may result in unforeseen consequences. Oh, we forgot to check the tenants. Those are registered first floor tenants. Charlotte, Blueshire, Felix, Honecker. So Felix does return. Okay. Henry, Huxley, Bennett, Aiden, Madcat. Okay. Welcome to Warp Omnicube. Okay, so we have warping now. This is Felix's lab. The snake who ate its tail. Player synthesizer. You're a god. Apparently now, we ate a god. Felix got this plant for his birthday. He seems to like it more than anything in existence. It's called Venus Flytrap. Venus for short. Spider lamps are so cool. I wish my room was big enough to have one. Is spider lamps a real thing? Whoa. What's with the face? You look awful. Compliment me this early in the morning. Whatever. So cold. By the way, wasn't there a kitchen before? Must be the house's structure changing again. Try the second floor on the right. Chemicals are bubbling inside the flask. One floor of the coal's nest. Some clears its simulation. Flatland. Also, we have like more color to us now. We have like actually like a yellow tie. The bathroom. The toilet. The toilet's paper smells like apple pie. It's almost scary how far humanity's progress with inventions. There's only a monthly supply of liquid soap inside. Take some. Car soap bottle. It's blueberry Why is soap blueberry flavored? Can we just keep... It's banana flavored. What the fuck? It's mulberry flavored. Seth, I think there's a limit to the soap bottles we can take. Don't be greedy. It's mulberry... It tastes arguably bad. There's an acidic smell coming from the plastic bag in the bathtub. It's better not to touch it. Why is there a bag in the bathtub? You know what? We're gonna go back. We're not gonna go that way yet. Library. Plants rarely live longer than a year at our house. It's kind of sad to throw them out. Mom brought plants living up the room, but hardly anyone looks after them. Anarchist cookbook, now with more recipes. Kaboom, advanced chemistry for explosive fuses. Education program, information booklet. Read. Tip 1, socialize every day. Hello, Folly. Happy, happy. Thank you for the hydrate. And she immediately lurks. Sad day. Ooh. Oh. I should also clear out the Twitch updates from the 3 different servers. I wonder if Felix is going to play a larger part in this game. Because he was like the second... He was... What, a dermatologist, I think is what the word is for it. Hello, Peak. Socialization is a core element of the education program. Tip 2. Report any suspicious activity on school grounds. Tip 3. Don't feed stray animals on school grounds. Stay safe and ensure the safety of fellow students. System exposed. The hidden anarchy in order. Scientific Almanac, 26th edition. Huxley moved most of his books to the basement. Now it's mostly magazines on the shelf. Okay. If I leave, crash into your car, I kissed your cat, a decent web browser history. This is like immediately going down a slippery slope with these books. Mother's shelf is growing bigger, isn't it? The worried look on her face on that. Never trust a salesman. Cold-hearted janitor. Alpha physicist. I don't know if it's possible. Somehow these romance book titles have changed for the worse. Yeah. Slippery soap. Yep. The year ahead of pay rise. Embrace the overtimer in you. Phone has been broken for a while. Some papers are lying on the table. Take a peek. It's Huxley's handwriting. An essay regarding an educational program translated to human speak. I find the socialization system rather pointless, thus unnecessary for an individual. Simply, this is up to the student whether to socialize or not. For reanimation technology, we can bring back to life both dead and hollow people alike. Even if they don't express a team behavior afterwards. There's a lot more plants now, which I wonder if this is going to be a key part. Oh. The kitchen is certainly different now. Can I see what this is? I can't. The bowl is empty. The cabinets are full of glass bottles. They smell of lavender soap. The cabinets are full of glass bottles. Okay, yep. Kitchen sink and the trash bin beneath it. Meaty smells coming from the oven. Aiden says that he burns mischievous children in it on Christmas. Jesus Christ. Acquired mag food. Last, there isn't anything particularly edible in the fridge. Bring me food for maggots. Suitable for cats, too. Oh, wow. The TV room's different. Watch TV for a bit. Just a quick look, then we need to hurry. Stay on! Panicon TV. Truth about eco-friendly food revealed. Who would have known that the green labels would put on packages only to raise their price? Watch this at 7 p.m. to find out more. Yeah. Brand new scientifically testified antibiotic technology. You don't have to store our milk products in the fridge. Finding life forms in your yogurt will never spoil. Best before, best forever. Like going too fast? Tired of the rush? We got you covered. For just $9.99, 1 minute will last twice as long. Slow Zone, just one pill to savor the moment. How to remember Journey to the TV world? The channel isn't working. Psh, goes static noise. Ben's favorite show is supposed to be running soon. Okay. Interesting. The house is really different. But we're here to feed Mad Cat. Where's Mad Cat? Where's Mad Cat? Oh wait, do we have to put it in his bowl? Am I being dumb? That's at the kitchen. Today's special meal is made of failed expectations and lost hope for humanity. Mad Cat purrs with enjoyment. Oh, look at it. I want one. I want a Mad Cat. That's a good cat. That is a good cat indeed. I'm gonna move a certain thing off my table because it is now. I have a deck on my table and it's currently falling apart on my table as I went to adjust it. A good cat. Good cat indeed. Which way are we supposed to go? Felix, I think is... No, you're not Felix. Felix. You're not Felix. Felix. You're Felix. Listen, you'll be late to school. Also, take these. Use them after socializing. You'll die on the spot later. Quiet anxiety pills. Felix doesn't look like he's up to chat anymore. Okay. Okay, Felix. I get you. I think that's... We don't really see anyone else, it looks like. Alright, I think... Oh, hello! Hello, Valen. Look, man. Vaughn. Yep, that's exactly what Vaughn looks like. Morning. In high spirits like usual. Good morning, Bennett. Mind explaining why my bathtub is filled with acid? Just asking. Bennett, he flees the scene. Should we chase after him? Nah, let's leave this scolding to Aiden. I need Freak's fur. He can drag even Bennett out of extreme procrastination. Left to basement, right to school. Oh shit, the basement's different. Good morning, Aiden. Good morning to you too as well, dear girl. I hope you haven't forgotten that we have a piano lesson this evening. Of course not. It would be a pity if you missed your practice. I'll be waiting for you in the piano room. We have piano room? The dresses are in perfectly symmetrical position on both sides. Piano room. Oh. We'll come back here later. Access denied. Oh. Doors with a puppeteer so one can only open those with X in their name, Seth. The Huxley reprogrammed this one to let his crew workers through, so Florence or the others might be here. Violet room. It's locked. Oh. This one has been operated on for a few weeks. Poor thing. The badge on the suit reads Lecter. Name's Godwin. Inside are a bunch of detached limbs, as they're supposed to be. Still sleepwalking after 35 years. Everything I know about humans I learned from my lawnmower. Lawnmowers do know a lot about humans. Passion for scalpels. It's Baldwin. 01, The Fog. Read. Back in the days, I used to be the top of my class. I love being right. Answering correctly. I love doing things better than everyone else. Mother always said I inherited my hardworking mindset from my father. I was happy. I wasn't... Oh. It's just that one day my classmates decided that... One day the fog appeared. With each passing day, I found my head becoming filled with... I couldn't think clearly anymore. Becoming clumsy, absent-minded, and decisive. Everything to be. I, myself for it. One day I realized the fog wasn't just in my head anymore. It was all around me, surrounding me, consuming me, shielding me. Bachelor's noon reads, Doctor. Huxley's operating on a patient. He's bringing the bone pieces together with super glue. Dr. Huxley. Oh, we actually see what he looks like now. How are you, little Charlotte? Oh, to come think of it, you're not so little anymore. To think human children grow so fast. Felix hasn't grown an inch in these years, but look at you. Pfft. Some things just don't change, do they? Ha ha. Dr. Huxley? Yes? How is he doing? Ah, Felix, haven't you seen him upstairs? I thought you two got along rather well. Since my health started getting worse, we haven't spoken much. Sophie's avoiding me. Ah, sorry, I was thinking out loud. It's okay. Come for advice whenever you feel like it. Ah, no, whenever would be a bad idea, as I am a busy man. How about making an appointment in advance, then? Thank you, Dr. Huxley. I appreciate the sentiment, but you really don't have to. Certainly, sincerely hope you two make up. Especially since my cute nephew hasn't got anyone his age to talk to, just like Bennett. Am I talking too much? You should hurry to school. Here, have a sticker. Acquired a sticker. It's triangular. Therefore, very cool. Triangles are very cool. This specimen looks like it's having... looks like living bowls with eyes. I really wonder if it has vertebrae inside. It's still breathing. It's still breathing? You're using old corpse pouches. Eating light bulbs is wrong. Introducing cannibalism. Yep, you can't eat light bulbs, you have to immediately go to cannibalism. That's just how the world works, don't you know, guys? Can we check out anything else? Nope. We still haven't greeted everyone yet. Wouldn't it be rude to leave like that? Oh, okay. Who did we miss? Do we have to talk to Felix again? Felix! What word of you'll be late don't you understand? There's a door that won't open for me. There's no exit in it, in Charlotte. Could have asked Huxley for it. He's busy. I'm busy too. Fine. Lead the way. Yay! Felix has joined the party. So when is everything gonna go crazy, you think? When do we think it's gonna happen, guys? Wait, is it this door? It is not this door. Is it this door? It is this door. The morgue room. Hi, Florence. Oh, right on time. Can you hold some of this useless junk for me? I think I stole too many light bulbs, so Dr. Huxley might start suspecting me. Sure, I can help. Here you go. Pepper spray. Acquired pepper spray. Thank you for your cooperation. Oh. Can I return to work now? Sure, thank you. We got pepper spray. Remember, kids, it's legal to carry one. Hello. Now then, onwards to school, Seth. Shh, disturbing the neighbors. The door we need is the last one. Oh. No open doors for today. Rude. I'll leave this one to you, Seth. Those are your credo, aren't they? So we give the sticker to the elevator. I take out the sticker and place it on my bag. What a nice sticker you have here. Where are we going, dear friend? Second floor? Got it, buddy. Oh, wow. I like the look. Oh. So let's beat some sense to this freak. A few punches will make him respect the others, eh? This looks bad. Can we help somehow, Seth. It's too dangerous. So we'll just leave? Look into it. If only had something to use. Pepper spray. Right, we have this pepper spray with us. Huh, so who's filthy now? Feels like apologizing yet? I have nothing to apologize for. Is that so? Why don't we cut out the tongue of his if he has nothing to say? It'd be too cruel to ruin such a pretty face. And why don't we do something more fun? If I take a step closer, one of the students notices me. Who are you? I'm sorry to interrupt, but... Psh! Haven't your parents taught you? Violence is no good. Ah, my eyes! Get it off! I just love that though. It's like, don't you know violence is not okay? Pepper sprays them. I mean, Charlotte's technically, I think, God, so like, you know, rules don't apply to us. Run, quick! I reach out for the boy's wrist. He slaps it away. I didn't mean to. Later about that. Run! Their name is C. Looks like they have a little ponytail. Oh. School. Take a leap down. We jump to school into a ball pit. Okay. We got away. Huh. Are you okay? This body's too fragile. Throat hurts. The boy pants heavily, barely standing, sleepily out of breath. Seems like PE is not your best subject. You're so small. How'd you distract them? All thanks to pepper spray. I weighed the thumb-sized bottle before his eyes. He barely looks up. For instance, box cutters and pipes are fine and all, but they are not effective in a big fight. Pipes? like an iron pipe? A steel pipe? I see. What did you do to them anyway? As I said, nothing. They're contaminated. I only commented on that. So that's what all the filth deal was about. More importantly, when these people target you, why would they? There's nothing to worry about. Everyone in school loves me. Moreover, I always have Seth on my side. What's important right now is that I help the fellow schoolmate. Schoolmate? It's our school's uniform you're wearing, aren't you? Is it? Now, let's hurry. Got it. Sorry Seth gets grumpy when we're late to class. I can show you the way to the infirmary. This game is already having me like a bit on edge. Oh, someone blessed to cast a glimpse of our princess in the morning. The person says pets not allowed, but you know, I've seen stray maggots in the garden. Psst, Seth, why don't we check out if it's true later? Shh, someone might hear. A wonderful day, isn't it? Infirmary. Here it is. The nurse here is kind, so don't worry. I see. Thank you. Boy disappears behind the door. Can we go see them? Initiating socialization with anxious student. Oh. We can get into fights? We've mutilated student. Go to the second floor? Yes. I remember this place. My class should be among these doors. Class A1. Class A2. I'm sorry, I'm a bit lost here. Have you seen Class A1 somewhere here? Oh yes, the first door leads to A1. But you can't get there without a pass. Then where can I get it? My friend from D3 has one. Go ask him. Cool. Is this what school is like nowadays? D looks like it's here. Let me tell you a secret. If you open the very first door with white door patch, it'll get you to A1. Are you supposed to have like the pass? Student's head explodes into a million pieces. Brains are scattered all around the floor. Student continues to browse the web on his phone despite losing his head. Okay. Past A1. I don't have one. I thought D3 has it. Was I kept in isolation until summer? Access denied. So you're supposed to have the pass. Okay, we're gonna go back and go just one door at a time, I guess. Preparation in progress. Access denied. I guess they're just eliminating students now. What is going on? Lesson in progress. Access denied. Okay. Day 2. You lied to me. It's D3 you need to find. D3 told me that you need to find the pass. If only I could be of help. Yeah. Thank you. B2 quarantine. Access denied. Currently unavailable. Under construction. Currently held in second dimension. Beautiful. UFO and F-book users only. That's supposed to be a joke on like Apple, Facebook users. Only for cool kids. Access denied. Gone with the wind. Organ harvesting in progress. Excuse me. A pass. I'm so sorry I already gave it to the girl from F4. You definitely should go there. Thanks. There's no D in your name. Access denied. The student's head explodes in a million pieces. Okay. There are much brains to begin with. This must be like a normal occurrence at school if people's heads are just exploding. Why didn't you come sooner? I already lost my pass in a bet. Why don't you go to C2 and beg for it? We're doing a fetch quest. Can I have the pass? You want a pass? If you take my trash, I'll give it to you. Kept the offer. Really? Here you go. Acquire trash. Food juice boxes and candy packages. What else do you need? I gave you the pass already. Is the trash the pass? It's just a plastic bag. Found white door. Okay. Finally, my head is spinning after all this running. I go to my place. Someone taps my shoulder. Psst! Henri, what took you so long? I thought you were going to check homework. I thought we were going to check homework before class. My bad, I got into some trouble on my way here. Oh, really? Wiltshire, Warrell, no talking in class, please. Henri loudly clicks her tongue. We're so sorry, teacher. You apologize too. I'm sorry. Alright. Attention everyone, we have a new student in our class. Please introduce yourself. Hello. There's no name that can define me, but you can refer to me as C. I am the god of this... What? Okay. You were the god of this world, and weren't you getting beat up? Class exposed with laughter. Do not be afraid. I won't be staying here for long. Take your seat, Mr. Woodsworth. Class starts. Try to focus on the teacher's speech. Ahem. Today our topic is the trial and soul cubes. As you all know, since you turned 15, you're not able to see your soul cubes. Soul cubes store your soul data, as the name implies. It is speculated that soul cubes are just smaller omnicubes, which raised controversy among our scientists. If soul cubes are omnicubes, then aren't we just meat armor they control? I'm sure you've heard this kind of news. Just like any data storage, soul cubes can become corrupted. That's where the trial comes in. Trial exists for helping the defective. Their cubes will be formatted and debugged. Our school is proud to certify that it's usually one person a year, but sometimes it's two. As you all know, the annual 75th trial will be held quite soon, which all of you will attend for the first time. Who can explain the purpose of the trial? It's for correcting the defective. Right. The trial exists for the sole purpose of providing help to our students. A public vote among students and teachers alike will be held to determine a defective student among us. Tell me, who has a defective cube? Anybody? Remember, someone who will amount to nothing if not provide help. Now class, how do we avoid cube corruption? We go to school. We abide the rules. We socialize. Very good. Now, let's proceed with the lesson. It's lunch break. I look at Irene. We always eat together after all. She looks like she's about to cry. Something happened? Oh no, I forgot my wallet. Even though I wanted to buy us a meal today, it's so worthless. Don't say that. I'll buy us something. Really? You do that for someone like me? You're not at fault, Irene. It happens to everyone. Yay, I'll be waiting on the rooftop. Yep, see you later. Let's go, Seth. Let's buy some apples and activate the warp point. While we're at it, shall we? Only apples? I don't really feel like eating much today, Seth. Sorry. Actually, I feel like I could throw up at any moment. This game is very interesting. We activated the warp point. Awesome. Actually, before we go anywhere, can we talk to you? The trial will right all your wrongs, although you're already an angel. Okay. Nice dress, Wiltshire. Did you see that god imposter? I think he needs help. Ah, how do I envy you? You always look so pretty. Are we like gonna be like two gods competing against each other? Our god's over there sitting all alone. Poor thing. You're the main character here. Better sit with someone more important than me. A god shouldn't sit with commoners like us. New boy looks so lonely. Maybe he needs a good friend. Like you, for example. I want to do something that makes me special, but I end up procrastinating again. I wonder who will chosen for a child this year. Sorry, this place beside me is taken. I'm pretty sure everyone wants to sit with you. This feels like it's trying to say something. With bullies? Yeah, we're not going to talk to the bullies. Where do we get our lunch? Junk food. Healthy food. Healthy food. How do we purchase our lunch? You look so pretty today. You're cute. Can I buy food? No, we can't. She's poking at the canteen food. It's poking back. It's poking back. Hi again. Oh, hello. Mind if I join you? No, not at all. Irene's waiting for me. I'm talking from when it hurt, right? You seem a bit better. Yes, it could have been worse if it wasn't for your intervention. The nurse patched me up a little. She said I'll recover soon. Though I still appear to have trouble with verbal communication. I see. It's true that you're the god of this world. Ah, no wonder you're curious. That is the only thing I'm sure of since my awakening in this form. In fact, I tried to get rid of this vessel immediately. We would have known that human preservation instinct was this strong. I couldn't put a scratch on myself. I was afraid of the pain. Curious, right? Not only that, I do not know the reason why I am here. Needless to say, it's not only of great inconvenience, but also a waste of time. I want to get rid of this spy as soon as possible. There's surveillance everywhere. Kind of ironic that the rules forbid self-harm, but not violence, isn't it? That's why I'm looking for the way out. Say, do you wish to aid me? When I return to my heavenly domain, I'll definitely... Look, she's about to jump. What? Really? That Eiler? Eh? Everyone's gathered by the windows. Somebody gasps. Unknowingly, I find myself running outside. Yep, there's the twist. We're already getting to the dark subject matter. What's with the commotion? I can't see. I know her. It's our class representative. Scarlett Eiler is an all-A student and a student council member. An athlete, an unrivaled beauty who always got what she wants. An ideal person. We never really spoke, but she was always the one to establish discipline in her class. Now that I think of it, Scarlet Adler was a scary person. Unapproachable and reserved, she gave off an air of intimidation by her very presence. Why would such a strong person give up on her very life? Now I'll never know. Artificial sun shone upon the school, with students and the ambulance workers who arrived. Scarlet Adler was no longer in this world. It's gonna be one of those games now it is. Okay. It's gonna be one of those games. I'm exhausted. Let's have a little nap, shall we? I exactly covered myself with blankets, falling asleep as my head hit the pillows. Nonsense. We totally get you, buddy. To die, to sleep, to sleep, to sleep, to sleep, perchance to dream. Aye, the pangs of time, the rub for in the pale cast of troubles, and arrows of outrageous fortune. Ahem. Hello there. Apologies for that little speech test. The language is a bit tricky, but I'm a fast learner. You? Don't look so surprised. It's simply the form your mind gave us. Seems like despite your initial bravado, you're subconsciously afraid of us. So we took a more masculine form, although the concept of gender does not apply to us. Feel free to refer to us as Fry from now on, if you feel like it. After all, our appearance right now is one of the male Divya. Oh. Am I dreaming? Technically, you are. However, the fact that we'll meet the next time you go to sleep, next time after that remains. I slumber by day and wake up by night. Wasn't us just a moment ago? Isn't it easier for you to talk to me this way? Yes, I suppose so. You look sullen. A girl from my class committed suicide. Pity. Were you friends? We weren't. Acquaintances? Not really. Complete stranger then. Should it matter? Don't put it like that. We're classmates. You're sorrowful not that she's gone, but you couldn't care less during her lifetime. Have you ever had a conversation? No, she was so unapproachable, an ideal person. What can a miserable person like me talk about with someone this perfect? Thinking that you gave up completely. Wow. I I never thought of it like that. Really don't know what's going on with someone unless you actually take the time to ask, huh? Alright. That's the same as being indifferent. No, it's not like that. You're exaggerating things. Only that you're honest with yourself. Wouldn't anyone be sad if somebody died? I'm afraid I can understand that. That person wasn't important to give up into this moment. To go up into this moment. Why do you feel down? No, even worse. You feel obligated to feel sad. Deep inside, you know you have no reason to be. Why not be true to yourself? Is human empathy such a foreign concept to you? Empathy, huh? You humans have rather twisted understanding of it. If death of some citizen you are involved with bothers you, do not want to bawl your eyes out whenever you see a piece of meat on your plate. The animal must have suffered a lot more than some misunderstood teenage girl just to make you super delicious, no? It's not the same, you'll say. I didn't. But in the end it is. You're all animals. Yet your kind puts yourself above all. Oh my, what a plot twist. Who would have known that the concept of empathy applies only to your fellow humans? It truly never ceases to amaze me how you humans love to make a mountain out of a molehill. You never understand. Can you know the sadness of losing someone if you and Phineas were all connected? And united, you stay even when somebody died. For us, when somebody dies, the connection is lost forever. Do you think it was always this way? That all Theas willingly gave up their very egos for the sake of becoming one with everybody? Frey laughs, echoes throughout the mind space. Stay in the fog if you wish to. Isn't it safer like that? Although I would love to converse more. Looks like it's time for you to open your eyes. Who can it be at this hour? I think we should check the door first. Open the door. Wise choice. Good evening. Ooh. No, it can't be. Since when did you start to use doors, Umbrella Man? Umbrella Man changed? He looks young now. I figured it'd be nice to be polite once in a while, especially since I'm using this vessel. Let's have some tea, shall we? Sure, come in. Now, what's with the suspicious look? I merely come for friendly chat. See, I received an order from my employer recently, so I took this chance to have a small vacation. So you're slacking off. Don't put it in such an unsightly way. Believe me, even a workaholic like me can't let this opportunity pass by. After all, such a chance comes once in eternity. Breadman chuckles at his own words. Wonderful, isn't it? I suppose it is. You always seem so busy. Believe me, I truly am. But enough about me. How's school? Well, I helped a classmate today. Oh, you didn't have? Why so? I'll spare you the details, but it's something I know for a fact. That boy was destined to die in that alleyway. That's just cruel. See, he's a good person. He doesn't deserve it. It's not about deserving, my dear. It's just that his sole existence threatens this world. I put it this way. As long as he exists, this route is doomed for a bad ending. No matter what you or your beloved puppeteer do. I hope I make myself clear. I do like his kind of like matter-of-fact shrug he's doing right here. Like, it's really, like, adorable in its own way, but also kind of funny. Anyhow, I'm glad to see you're in high spirits, despite your worsening condition. Is it that bad? It wouldn't be an exaggeration if I answered with a yes. The circles on your eyes have gotten darker, skin color more pale than ever. Have you been eating properly? I don't feel like it recently. My, you have a doctor living under one roof with you. Why don't you pay him a visit? Or are you afraid to admit your condition has been worsening even here? You're right, I really should. Yet you haven't done so. I don't want to cause anyone any more trouble. So that's the reason you're reluctant to take measures. I see. Oh yeah, I used to be young too once, you know. That sounds weird even when you say it wearing a boy's face. Hush, this is merely a vessel after all. Pay it no mind. Anyhow, friendly chat aside, recently the number of abnormalities in this dimension have been increasing. Screens and doors, locks, malfunctioning, world expanding, people missing, a living hell. Do you know anything in regards to the matter? Does anyone have anything to tell me, perhaps? Well, the Oracle has. My, don't tell me the slumbering god has awoken. It might be that your body has began to collapse under the pressure of the Oracle's corpse rotting inside of you. When you put it in such a lighthearted tone, I'm almost not worried of what will eventually happen to me. Death is merely release, my dear. Still, leaving this world might not be too early for me, sir. Umbrella Man shrugs. Well, that is your choice. As was your choice to stop taking the pills. I don't need those anymore. Right, you don't. Just keep in mind that the Oracle is no longer a divine being you have met 3 years ago. For it not but the robbing course of a god, no longer sentient nor self-aware, for very mind giving its shape. A parasite of your mind. That's what my employer would say anyway. Look at the time, I'm afraid I must leave. Or your humble puppeteer will scold me for robbing you of sleep hours. Right, Mr. Seth? Ha. See you, Umbrella Man. Sleep well. Umbrella Man leaves. Okay. So, C is apparently a threat to this world, so he actually might be a god. The god that we swallowed and absorbed in the first game is waking up in us. Our health is deteriorating, so things are going swell. I fall asleep the moment my head hits the pillow. Are we back in here talking to him? Welcome back, Miss Wiltshire. Sorry, I don't feel like talking. Is that so? Well then, I won't burden you with conversation. Said, how about a bedtime story? And don't stand so far away. Come sit beside me. Sorry, I'm not very comfortable around you. Is that so? Well, there's no helping it. It's all a dream, remember, so make yourself at home. Reluctantly sit beside Fry. Now, back to the story. Do you know of the tale of Ink and Paper Princess? We actually read that story a bit in the first game. And then, during the pre-Oracle era, it was a part of a psychology test. It was made to be unfinished, and the one who read it had to write the ending themselves. It's surprising how much one can learn about another person just having them write a few sentences. There was something like that we had to do in English class one time, and I did it with friends as well, which was you had to write a story, but you would write a sentence and you would pass it to the next person in line, and they would write a sentence. And in the English class, it's one sentence, and with 30 students, you would have a 30 sentence story. That could take drastic turns because you have people making it silly, you have people that are trying to make it not PG, some people that are making it PG, so forth and so forth. The ones I did with friends was usually like a paragraph or even like pages. We did one which was, I think we chose the topic was, I think, something like Rosario Vampire, which is like kind of monster skull. Or like, okay, we each have a character, and then we would write. So it would be like let's say Crownser was the first writer. He would write the first day, but he would cut it off at a point. Then May would come in and write her point of view, but then continue that scene the next step. And then I would come in and write my viewpoint and the next step after that. So it would always continue. No one would take full control of the story. The next person would step in and add things to it. And it became a very interesting story that went like I think multiple chapters, but there was definitely a conflict because the two other writers I was with had main character syndrome, and I was just doing my own thing. It was kind of funny. I want to listen to my own version. I don't have the other choice, do I? So much for free will, right? Well then. A pitiful ink black princess that looked for minds alike who ended up in prison of Paper Kingdom. But the story didn't end here. Time passed and Paper Princess herself came to visit the prisoner. They became acquaintances shortly after, and Ink Princess was freed from imprisonment. Ink Princess taught Paper Princess writing, and no paper in the city was blank anymore. They obtained power known as knowledge. Paper Princess couldn't be happier. Having spent so much time with Ink Princess, she began staying with Ink Princess's pitch black color. Day by day, Paper Princess became more and more soaked in jet black ink, till she was indistinguishable from the Ink Princess herself. That would be the end of the story. She fell asleep, huh? By the way, hello there, Mr. Seth. Is that how Miss Wiltshire calls you? What a joke. You must be thinking that you're in control. What are you even here for, I wonder? You're even supposed to exist in this world. I know you must be looking for answers, but I'm afraid you won't be getting any. Because you see, Miss Wiltshire is an unreliable narrator. It's getting worse. What time is it? Oh no. Irony hates when I'm late. Hurry. Use the warp omnicube. Are you sure? Of course, silly. Sleeping in school is against the rules. You should know better than anyone. Today we'll get up, go to school, and go back to sleep, remember? What do they mean that Charlotte's an unreliable narrator? Is this tied to the first game, the end of the first game, where like the whole house changed? I am very worried what's going to happen. We just suddenly cut to day 2. Child, right all your wrongs. Oh. Changing room, never mind. Wait. Access denied. Oh, there's Henri, I think. Henri! Henri doesn't even turn her head in my direction. Miss Warhol? Lily tapped her shoulder. Henri finally turns around. She's on the verge of tears. Charlotte Wiltshire. Yes? Why didn't you come to eat lunch with me yesterday? I waited and waited and waited until everyone left till the bell rang, but you never came. Henri begins tearing up again. I'm sorry, I guess I wasn't quite myself yesterday. I went home straight after that happened, you know. Emily locks me in a hug, hiding her face in my sweater. Her hold is so strong I can barely breathe. I thought you didn't want to spend time with me anymore. I thought that you hated me. I thought. I pat Henry's head. There's no way that could happen, right? Friends don't abandon each other. Okay, you did the opposite, you liar. Please forgive me. I won't do that anymore. Do you promise? I promise. You'll have to swallow 1,000 needles if you break it. Guys, where is this game going to take us? Where is this game going to take us? Because I'm starting to get a bit worried. We're only like an hour in. And we're in weird twists already. Let's start our lesson. Today's topic is the world. The house is the world. Oh God. Directly, it's with total. Oh wait, I'm supposed to say elements changing their location on a monthly basis. The house has 11 floors in total with its structural. Jesus Christ. Using elevators and warp technology, A11 transportation in the house is carried throughout. The food in the house is generated by omnicubes. The waste is disposed of by omnicubes. By omnicubes, the materials necessary for production are generated. By 400% by omnicubes, whose intelligence exceeds humanity's. It is speculated that the 11th floor is populated entirely. For coughing. Not again. Are you okay, Miss Wiltshire? I'm alright, just need to use the bathroom. You may go. That's for judgment perception for you. Everyone's a pyramid. Is this the bathroom? If I'm in the sink, it becomes black from the ink. And notice he's standing by the sink nearby. My head must have been spinning so much that I didn't notice him. So he washed his hands and faces again and again, frankly pressing the soap dispenser button over and over. I carefully place a hand over his shoulder. It stiffens at the touch. Stop it. You've got blisters on your hand. I can't. I've washed off the most of the soup, but I still feel dirty. Soup. My fellow students smashed my head into worm soup. Oh. It must have felt horrible. Yes. In fact, everything I touch feels contaminated. I just can't shake off the feeling of disgust. I see. Suddenly, conscious of myself, I removed my hand from C's shoulder. How about you? You don't look well. I've known better days, I have to admit. But I'll manage. Stuff is there for me. Is that so? Oh, the lesson has ended. I left my bag there. See you later. I wait to see. He waves back with a little uncertainty, as if testing the new gesture. We're not socializing. Let's go back to class, Seth. Oh. Bag's gone. What is it, Miss Wilshire? I'm sorry, I can't find my belongings. Class laughs. Hey, someone accidentally took it. Excuse me, I'll go look for it. Teacher, can I go too? Why would you, Miss Warhol? Because I want to help, of course. Two heads are better than one. Okay, you can go. Henry wants to with me with a happy grin. I'll help, Charlie. Thank you, Henry. I appreciate it. Our god is a loser? I just noticed that on the board. Charlie, are those yours? I don't know. All the pencils and pens are covered in mud. Look, it's yours too, right? This textbook costs a lot. There's not our textbook. I wonder who did this. And I like this notebook. The papers are completely soaked. Maybe there was some kind of misunderstanding. There's no way that... Any picks in their notebook. Did I do something wrong? Even the papers in my book of truth are torn out, even though I worked so hard keeping it tidy. Those bastards, how could they do this to you? I think some kind of mistake. There's no way it is. Like I said, it's okay. Unforgivable. Enough of this. I'll report to the teacher. And leaves back for testing it further. Looks like we found everything. I don't feel like I'm going to class anymore. Let's go home, Seth. But here's the thing. She was in the class, so Henri would saw someone take it. I'm home. Took you long enough. Hey, what happened? Is something wrong? You're covered in blood. Don't worry, it must be mine. It must be mine, she says. That's exactly what I was worried about, stupid. You need to see Huxley now. It's nothing important, Uncle's rule. No objections from the sick. Felix completely drags me to the basement stairs, tugging me by my sleeve. What were you doing, even? I talked to God today. Oh no, this looks worse than I thought. Might as well check your brain function too. Should I start with good or bad news? Just kidding, I was planning to tell you the good news first anyway. Well, good news is that I don't know what this is. The bad news is that it's nearly incurable. That's great good news, isn't it? Like, oh, you have incurable disease. I have no idea what it is. So what exactly are these, Uncle? Heart wounds, as I like to call them. The kind of disease is quite common for those in their adolescent period, just like you are now. When you're stressed, anxious, or hurt by words and actions of others, these words inflict upon you will manifest as scars on your body, mostly on your arms to be more specific. It's not lethal, but cause you some minor inconveniences. The good side to this disease is that although your body will become vulnerable, your mind will receive less damage. Isn't that wonderful? I suppose so. There's nothing to laugh about. Now, don't be so harsh. Can you see how little Miss already has a weak immunity to her environment? Whatever. I'm getting back to work. Do forgive him. No, I'm not angry. It's just I don't understand why he is. He must be worried about you. Am I wrong? He shouldn't be. I don't deserve that. He must be thinking otherwise. Take care, little one, will you? Worry not. Seth will make sure of it. I'm sure he will. Good night, Dr. Huxley. Sorry for troubling you at this hour. It's nothing. Remember my clinic's motto. Healthy people are not welcome here. So there. Feel free to visit when you're sick. For now, I'll get back to work. Warning. Mutant spiders inside. Read the label. is making that noise? And you met the girl. I think it's a good time to enter right now. It is that you? What happened? Dr. Ben decided to take up cooking. And right now his cooking is destroying everything in sight. Ah, I see. I won't hinder you. Good night, Seth. Rise and shine. Frey walks around the room. I see I've done some rearranging in this place. Hasn't it become lovely? I'll do something about the fog, too. Also, I brought you clothes. Put your hands up. And voila. Now we're one of a kind, huh? Oh, actually, I like this outfit for her. Frey? Yes? What are all these books doing here? Let's call it a mind library. You see, memories are stored from the past that we retell to ourselves. Once they're gone, you're no longer the person you used to be, but drifting away from the point. Stories are meant to be kept in books, right? Many books make a library. There, you can find every memory, every feeling, every action you've done or considered doing. All possibilities are written down right here. Some stories are better off being forgotten, however. I select a variety of especially interesting memory journals for you. Feel free to read them if you feel like it. Even if your memory is still fresh, I believe your puppeteer will be like to know more about people you associated with. Piano. Let's try it. Today I'll pass. How I Met Aiden. How I Met Dr. Bennett and Huxley. Sure, how did we met Aiden? I was 9. It was during Christmas when I hid under the sofa in order to catch Santa Claus with a rope and a bottle of chloroform. Remember, kids, if you want to catch Santa, use a bottle of chloroform and a rope when you're 9 years old. Best way to catch Santa. The ones who came for the fireplace wasn't St. Nicholas, but a horned creature instead. Ooh. Come out, mischievous one. I can see you, he called. Unwillingly, I had to comply, hiding the chloroform behind my back. You're not Santa Claus, I declared, a bit disappointed. I'm widely known by the name of Krampus, the beast answered, proud of himself. So Santa won't come, I sighed, sulking even more. Santa Claus brings gifts to good children only. I come to punish those who misbehave, the beast continued. But I'm a good girl, I declared confidently. I might ask why you feel this way. Mom says so. You know she barely sees you. How can she make that statement? Mom's always right. She also says not to talk to strangers, I added, pouting. In a swift movement, I brought a chloroform-soaked towel to the creature's face. Seconds later, he was sprawled on the floor, motionless. A 9-year-old really just chloroformed Krampus? It's pity you're not Santa Claus, he exclaimed, hovering over him. Slowly, I dragged the body down the stairs to the basement. What's the commotion? 2 figures peeked out of the dissection room door frame. It was Ben and a co-worker of his, Florence. You brought friends. Why didn't you say it earlier? Ever since he found a new bright yellow hazmat suit and no longer called P-12, Bennett was constantly in a great mood. There was barely any signs of the moody person he used to be. Am I helping you a bit? I smiled, sweating. Sure, what do you want to do with this? Dissecting, researching, eating? Perhaps? Bennett said mischievously. No, I want to become friends. How do you plan to do that? Florence gave me a worried look. I looked at the ceiling, as the answers were there. Make him sign a contract, maybe? Perhaps I was a mischievous child after all. She literally just decide to chloroform Aiden and kidnap him and make him sign a contract to be friends. How I Met Bennett and Huxley. I was 8. On one of the days when I was home alone, they appeared out of nowhere at my doorstep. They were small, rhythmic nodding at first. Knock, 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 knock. Knock, 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 knock. Repeating over and over again. I knew I shouldn't open the door. Mother told me not to, no matter what. Good children don't disobey their parents. Knock, knock. When I was scared of the unknown, I crawled out under the bed to hide, beside the monsters beneath it. I felt safe among them. Okay, that's like a really, like great kid way to like hide. Is that like, hey, I'll hide with the monsters underneath my bed because they'll keep me safe. Like that's actually a great way to look at that. As time passed, knocking got louder and louder and louder until I couldn't bear it anymore. I was adamant on staying under the bed until morning comes. Then I heard the door opening with a click sound. Someone came in. My room had no lock, so I ran to the bedroom. However, I was too slow. Figured hazmat suit covered my mouth. Another hand curled around me an iron hold. Shh, the tree whispered, don't make a sound. Then I figured out a mask on, the one play doctors from horror movies would wear. He spoke like a doctor in an understanding, polite tone. We're sorry to interrupt you, but I'm afraid we have no plans to go in this cold. And the other house that we turned to express quite an inadequate reaction to our humble plea for shelter. After being turned down so many times, we figured we forced our way in. You see, we're so very tired. You live alone, the person that had my suit asked in a harsh tone, hissing at me. No was that my simple answer in a voice hoarse from fear. I thought Umbrella Man and his quiet presence in the room. How good it would be if he appeared sooner. He was nothing like those violent strangers. Alright. Are you gonna keep in secrets, little one? The doctor asked. The only option I had to was not an approval. Great, Bennett dear. If you'd be so kind, do release the child. She's no threat. You're too trusting, the other grumbled. Am I? Ha! The taller person let out a loud laugh, sending shivers down my spine. You see, I'm a doctor, he continued. Figures. However, my stay in this place is highly confidential, so I won't like anyone on our tail. Please do respect that and keep our stay here a secret. If you don't, I'll kill your parents, Ben said in a casual tone that wasn't a threat. Father doesn't come home these days, I replied, saddened by the fact. Sorry, just your mother, then. That settles it, said the doctor, beamed. For now, little one, I can't be us to the bathroom, for I'm so awfully hungry I could eat a human. The smart man elbowed him. Out. Sorry, that was a joke, a bad one. The doctor quickly backtracked. In the morning, I found two peacefully sleeping in the bathtub, having eaten all the soap and shampoo on the shelves. Oh. That's a cute little CG right there. The next day, they settled in the basement, and a week later, I was doing all kinds of errands for the research, collecting bugs, buying a year's supply of soap from the funds in my money jar, and helping to carry out bags with unknown contents on a daily basis. Of course, I made sure Mom never ever went to the basement at night. Bradman appeared weeks later, only to pat my forehead, and reassure me that he'd keep an eye on them. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna get a drink of water. My voice is feeling a bit hoarse. Alright, I'm back. I got pulled away for something else while I was gone, but we shall continue. Perhaps you'd like to join me in the reading, Miss Wiltshire? Sure. Fred chuckles. Alright. I'm reading an anthology of Greek myths. Have you read the story of Hades and... This is where I wish I had a Miss Saku who can tell me what the name... Because I always feel like a butcher for Persephone. They say that Hades, the god of the underworld, captured the beautiful Persephone, the goddess of springtime. But it was Persephone who captured Hades, and his heart and mind belonged to none other than her since the moment they met. It was quite rare for a Greek god, considering. Into the pomegranate seeds she ate urged her to return to the underworld for half a year. She was allowed to live on the surface for the rest of the time. It's like you come back here only during the dream state. Or is that comparison too much of a stretch? I do tend to get carried away with words. Persephone. Okay, no, I understand. It's Per Sephiroth O Nissan. Okay, gotcha. It's a quite elaborate name. Oh my, seems like someone's fallen asleep already. Sleep well, princess. Are you alright? It's nothing, don't worry. I just need to wash my face, that's all. Day 2, we'll go to school and go back to sleep. Something tells me we're not okay. Where's our bathroom? Is this the bathroom? This is not the bathroom. Bennett? Oh, wow. Bennett looks interesting. Without the hazmat suit. Oh, it's just you. Hi. He looks actually mischievous a bit. It's rare seeing you without the mask. It's easier to blend with the crowd in it. And safer considering the environment I work in. Does your face still hurt? A bit, not much. Not to the point of being unable to sleep anyway. Ever since Henry removed my eyes from my internal organs, I've been just fine. Apparently these orbs don't like soap when soap gets into them. You need to use the sink, right? Ah yes, I've been coughing up the ink lately. Ink, huh? Maybe you should collect it. We can make a fortune on selling ballpoint pens. I am already endeared to this character. I love his little expression here. He looks like a happy little gremlin. Alrighty, I have to run. Gotta finish my business in the Violet Room before game chair starts. But then if you seem unsatisfied with his financial proposition, leave the bathroom. I wash my face and mouth and face until the ink stains become barely visible. Now that's better. Oh right, there's something I want to go get before we go to school. Good morning. I know that look. Do you need something? Well, yes. Do you have a spare pair of gloves? Oh, what for? A friend. Well, not a mutual friend, but an unrequited friend. Rather, don't tell me it's that god guy. Yes, he doesn't like germs apparently. The god has misophobia, huh? Why am I even surprised? Here you go. Thank you. Yes, what a wonderfully helpful person I am. Now mind your business. See you later. I feel like things are gonna go bad at some point. Actually, can we get to the Violet Room? Do not disturb sign saying on the door. It's open. Enter. You know what? We're so gonna get killed here, so why don't we save before we do anything? Because Bennett seems occupied. Pastor Bennett, sure. I raise my voice. Bennett? Bennett suddenly turns around with the chainsaw still in his hands. Oh. Before I knew it, my insides spilled on the floor. Man, don't star me like that. No one ever reads warning signs these days, do they? Bed end, do not disturb. Charlie! Henri practically throws herself at me. A wide smile is plastered on her face. Aww. They're besties. I missed you. Hey, let's go feed the Mad Cats before class. The stray cats, so the rumors were true? Yes, they're in the garden. Come on, let's buy them food. Oh, I forgot my wallet. Again. It's okay, I can buy it. Really, what a relief. Let's go. Alright, lead the way. Guess I'll have to see you later. Which one's the cafeteria? Comfort room. Stop wandering around already. Okay. If I keel over, Suki can fight Cousin Matt over my collection. If you keel over, I call dibs on Digit. Which one's? Where's the cafeteria? Is it the second floor? I forget what the cafeteria is. Where's the cafeteria? Healthy food. Junk food. Oh, I barely have any money. It's okay, let's sell it for the cheap stuff then. So we're going to... Where's the garden again? Is it the first floor? Oh, it's a Mad Cat morale. Oh, it is being loud. It is being loud as when Saku Ballas. They'll go toe to toe. They'll be rivals, being who can be the louder one. That's a loud meow. Aww. Mad Cat nuzzled against my hands. No need for formalities. I'm just a mere human. Grab the snacks we brought. Today's special flavor is failure and impending doom. Mad Cat's hunger eats with eagerness. Good cats. Let's visit them next time, too. Sure. Now then, let's get back. Change for PE class, shall we? Ah, sorry, there's something I need to do before the lesson starts. I'm here. What business do you have? It won't take long, I promise. Is that so? Well then, go on. I won't wait for you. This game's gonna break me. It's gonna break me. I just know it. The music might be cheerful, but everything is but cheerful so far. Alright, we go here. And we're going to go probably the third floor. We're going to check here. A lovely girl is talking to me on a lovely day. I'm so happy. You should check out what Lyra has. How to become successful procrastinating. Quantum physics in pictures. How to peel an apple without hurting yourself. I actually would love that kind of book. 99 reasons you shouldn't leave home after school. XX15. Okay. Gradual ways to use internal organs. Mathematics. Mathmagics. Okay, there we go. I thought I read that. Library catalog. Why you should say no to learning by heart. Get a job by playing apps. Is that what streaming is? One reason you stay outside after school. XX16. How to treat canteen food poisoning. Delicious worm soup recipes. So he puts down the book he was reading when he sees me. Hi there. Hello. Busy? Sort of. I'm getting information on this world. My memories are incredibly out of order, which is a great inconvenience. But all I could find were illustrated manuals for express weight loss and lists of ways to become a billionaire by clicking pop-up ads. There's also a collection of must-read classics that nobody will ever read. It hardly helped the organization of my mindscape. There was an entertaining read anyway. Perhaps school library isn't the place you should turn to. Yeah, perhaps I just didn't take the leaflets they were handing out on my way here. If you wanted knowledge on sales in supermarkets, then absolutely. Oh, why don't I give you my notes? I hastily bring out the Book of Truth from my bag. It's just my theories and observations, though. They're a bit silly. Here, you can have it. So he reaches out, only to stop midway. His breathing hitches. Sorry. I can't escape it after all. Why so? Oh, it's because it's not clean, right? I'm really sorry. Don't worry about it. How about I tell you everything I know? Ah, that would be kind of you. Then it's a promise. There's something I can give you in return. You don't have to, really. I want to. Here, acquire a notebook from C. I write stories, you see. Perhaps you'll find it interesting. You can throw it away after you read it. Don't worry, I'll keep it. Ah, I almost forgot. I brought you these. I hand the gloves to C. You said you don't like touching things, do you? C looks dumbfounded for a moment. Are these for me? Do you need see someone else here? No, it's just... Thank you. You really need to have done so much for me. Don't say that. I'm happy to be of help to you. Sorry I had to run. We have PE class today. See you, C. Open C's notebook. There's a text titled The Story of Two Gods. Read it. Long, long ago, long before the universe was created, there were two. One was born with the power to create a gift, the other was not. He only watched new creatures come to life each passing day. So creator and observer they became. These were the names they gave each other. Every single thing became real the very moment creator thought of it. So he created accidentally, chaotically, and indiscriminately, while the observer arranged his creations to structure, giving them order. That's how the world was born. However, the bliss did not last long. Even after the world was perfectly arranged, the gifted would continue to create, finding all order that came into existence over billions of years. So for the world to continue its existence, the creator gave up on his own life. I'll give you my power, he told his friend. Kill me and become the keeper of order in this world, he asked of his fallen partner. The observer refused. How could he destroy the most important existence in this world? Please, the creator begged. Save me before I become chaos in its purest form. The observer refused until the very last moment, until the creator completely lost his mind, consumed by the growing chaos beside him. Unable to completely destroy him, the very observer sealed the creator along with the part of himself that cared for him deeply. The time and fragment of him became this world's only god. The sealed world became the house, and the former creator's existence became scattered all over the place. Jesus Christ. And we're going to the changing room. Is that here? Changing room. My luck is the last one on the upper right. Something's off here, Seth. We're getting bullied, aren't we? There's a locking sound in the distance. Oh, we got locked in. It's really locked. It must be that teacher accidentally locked me in. Oh, nope, 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 no, 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 no. As I rip my pipe out, I cough out a considerable amount of ink black matter. Just what is this? I'm suffocating. Isn't there somebody? Ink keep flowing and floating out of my mouth, completely flooding the room. The moment all went black. Shire, wake up, sleepy. Oh, we were meant to get, I think, killed. Free. Suddenly awake, I see. It's like this warped reality bubble. The universe expanding. Am I dreaming? Not this time. You're perfectly awake. But you're here. Do you believe me? I'm as pleasant as you are. I see. They say going through the looking glass is the classic symbol for disassociating from reality. Does that apply to you too? I don't know. Oh well, maybe I'm teasing you too much. Anywho, it doesn't look like we'll be leaving anytime soon. I wish there was something to read. You're the type to read labels in food stores, huh? Might as well be. So what shall we do? Feeling adventurous yet? Well, it's better than sitting here. Let's look around. Actual face mirror. Use? Yes. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't realize Frey's with us. Don't face mirror. What to do? Turn around. There's a red switch behind the mirror. Use it? Yes. Use. Do we turn her around? White switch activated? Use. And we're back. Again. Use. Oh, no. What? Which picture complete the row? Is that a Catel's intelligence test? Seems fairly easy. Passed one before, then I'll leave it to you. So it should be 4. One, because 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, where do we pick the answer? 1, 3, 4. Might be like the 1 plus 3 equals 4 plus 1 type of thing. So 1. Or maybe 5? Like it's plus 1. Or maybe the style, like it's. Yeah, because it's like doing counterclockwise. Sure. This feels like Ib. Yeah, this person does have lots of eyes. You'll see that's a thing in this game. Patty has lots of eyes. It reminds me of very much Ib, of going through like a art exhibit, like museum, and interacting with all these like different little worlds. That's actually one of the games I plan to eventually tackle with either with Folly and Saku or Saku and Vaughn, just because it's like the main trio is 2 girls, 1 guy interacting, and it just very enjoyable game. One, two, three, four, five, 6. That can't be the answer, right? That can't be it. See the passion, you'll see the future. Remember when? Was it? Did it say? Feminine? You're a girl. I saw your eyes sparkle when you saw this dress in the making. Want to try it on? I don't think I'm cut out for dresses, Aiden. Why so? What I saw before is a fair young lady. Why wouldn't a dress suit you? It looks like it was made to be worn by you, so wear it proudly. Okay, I'll try to. Also, you should let your hair grow. Wouldn't it look weird? Believe me, it wouldn't. You'll make a wonderful lady when you grow up. Individuality. Oh, you're flattering me. No, it's my pleasure. What, you want to hear about Fees again? What a curious drone you are. Well, the Fee is the ancient race. Females are a kind of by the name Freya. Minor males are called Frey. Were we always just meat dolls? Were containers for the Oracle? No, we weren't. Never were. When Oracle appeared, the world divided into 2 factions. The globalists, who wanted their minds to become one with everyone, and individualists, who were against that. We individuals started the god hunting over the Oracle, globalists alike. Why, you would ask? To prevent the death of ego. Death of individuality. would have meant death for all creativity and culture, and we wanted to prevent it by all means. The Glovists were stronger. They outnumbered us and gave their egos for the Oracle to take on a silver platter. They accepted the Oracle. That's when individualities started to commit mass death, refusing to give in. Our downfall began quickly, so we ran like cowards. Isolated ourselves far from the world just to stay ourselves to the very end. No wonder many went crazy. We became paranoid of every sound in the space we inhabited. So we built traps, mazes, puzzles, everything to hold back intruders. I can't beg you not to hold grudge against any of us. We're sick nation. I feel like the end is soon, my little friend. Perhaps it's already come, and all that was left were recordings of our former glory. Simulations of existence. Who knows? Perhaps that little misintruder will bring about our end. There's always something small that causes big things to happen. Remember, little drone, for living beings, the Oracle is no god. It's nothing more than a parasite of our minds. While it seemingly granted our wish to connect, it is what destroyed us. The irony is that it probably isn't even aware of what it's doing. So that's the boy you modeled my appearance after. Curious. Are they true, the things that he said? Who knows? I barely possessed any memories of my life before I woke up in your mind. That's why you can trust me, Miss Wilshire. I am not your enemy. I want to believe you, Fry. But it seems like I don't know you at all. Decomposition. We're back. Thanks, science. Charlotte? Hey, wake up, don't play dumb. What? She's decomposing? No, this can't be happening. When is the Oracle supposed to be... Wasn't the Oracle supposed to be dead? You know, Miss Wilshire, yes? I had a thought there. Which may also have been your thought. That's besides the point. Maybe Mr. Moniker started to distance himself from us because he became afraid of you. Felix is not a coward. If that's so, then perhaps afraid is a strong word. She's not sure it's you anymore. You turned to a lump of meat right before his eyes. When had anyone have suspicions? Perhaps you're right. We can't go back to those days anymore. Fry sighs. It's all because you took pity on me. Now you're doomed to face consequences. That's all there is. Is Fry on our side? I don't know. Oh, we can't go anywhere. Particle manipulating mirror. 2 effects available, it says. Cast brain effect on. Warping effect on. Oh. Gifting mirror. Use. Get candy from gifting mirror. Oh. Seems to be lemon flavored. Patty, if you will play your lemon clip in Discord for us, thank you. I ate the candy. It tastes like chicken soup. I guess it's not lemon flavored. Questioning mirror. Use. Question mirror on. Which period was earlier? Careful. I wake up to someone opening the door. Oh, so you were here. As I thought, it was weird that you never appeared after your class. Where did you get the keys? Surprisingly, all the doors opened for me. Huh, expected from God. Something wrong? No, why? You're crying. Poor Charlotte. I must have startled you. Yeah. Why is it, I wonder? Maybe I'm just a little tired. Here. The boy stretched out his hand with a paper tissue in it. I felt red flowers bloom on my hand as I wiped my cheeks. The wounds are healing. Thank you, C, for coming to help. You're welcome. You should go ahead of me. There's something I need to take. Alright, take care. How do I end you? Ow, ow, ow. Can you be more gentle? Stop complaining when this wound is your fault to begin with. Save me from this monster, human maggot. This monster's the one saving you right now, Bennett. Can you imagine this specimen on my table got bitten by a mutant spider? Now he's doomed to have his leg covered in necrosis bites? Aren't you going to treat it? If you're going to blabber, I'm going to amputate it. That's just a bite. I'm not to interrupt, but does that mean that there are spiders in the house? That one of our workers accidentally broke the glass of a mutantarium, so we're still dealing with the consequences. But worry not, it should be clean by now, I think. So, there's just spiders around? Where do we go now? Probably to the basement? Nope. Filer room is locked. Dr. Ellie cuts the body on his table in half. Oops, missed the membrane over here. Hello, little Charlotte. Would you mind helping me for a bit? Sure, Dr. Huxley, what is it? I need you to carry this to the morgue room. My dear crew members will aid you. Oh, there's twins! Oh, Baldwin and Goodwin. Two crew members turned up. Baldwin and Goodwin, as told by their name tags. Greet me in unison. Alright. Before me, the corpse starts moving on their own. Yes, sir. Warning, mutant spiders decide reads the label. All done. Yay! Bye-bye, Charlotte Wilshire. That was uncomfortably polite. Bye-bye, you two. Workers leave shortly after returning to work. Now we can say hi to Aiden. Hello, Aiden. Been busy? Good day. There's a dress I've been made in cooperation with Henry. We call it a dark matter dress, although the mode of actual dark matter is non-existent. Want to try it on? Sure. Takes any form you want it to take. Pretty handy, right? For now, it changes only the shape, but we're looking for a way to make it change the structure as well. Perfect extra hands or a particle bomb spawned from clothing would have been so bad, right? I guess so. It's cool. You can have it. Thank you, Aiden. I'll cherish it. Can we, like, wear it? Okay. How do we... Oh, does it just change our, like, sprite to look like a different color? Is there anyone else to talk to? Tracy works in library. Aww, they look adorable. They kind of like have the tomboyish look. Hello, Florence. You look pretty today. Thanks. Thanks for helping me the other day. I brought something in return. Brings out a small cube. It's my Bennett's black monologues. I just had some memories from his brain while he was asleep. Man, he really should cut down on soap. It makes him so hyperactive. He sleeps like a log afterwards. I already made the spare copies of this, so perhaps one of these cubes be useful to you. Thank you, but won't you have trouble sleeping when Bennett finds out? He can come fight me anytime. The planet I was born on had two races living on it, humans and overmen. We looked the same, but our rules of society were completely different. I was born as a designer, baby in the laboratory of human resources. B-type born to live on neutral soap as a lab rat for testing cosmetics, for the sole purpose of a sticker saying safe for skin, approved by a leading dermatologist on a tiny tube of cream. Meat types are good looking and have good stamina. They're useful in commercials, the movie industry, and medical tests. Our A-types are the smart ones. They were fated to participate in intelligence tests. Surprisingly, parapsychology. We had this Paul guy appearing on TV all the time, predicting match results and making weather forecasts. He died of overworking. D-types are the workforce. They're sent to the most dangerous places like nuclear stations, mine shafts, and such. And there are E-types who are used as pets. Just pets. C-types are the living stock. They're used for mass-producing meat products and candies. Can we speak to the dermatologist about this person's spontaneous ocular rash? You know... it just, happens. Pieces of clothing sometimes, but it's banned in most areas thanks to In our department, a special achievement system was developed for us to stay motivated. We all collected MP, which stands for motivation points. MP could be traded for rewards and eventually a promotion to a higher rank. The goals were simple. Tough one, smile when it hurts. 10 smiles out of 60 collected. Best buddy, if your friend's feeling ill, report immediately. 5 reports out of 10 collected. After someone was reported, they never came back. I collected the most MP I could. I wanted to get out. Be among A types, and the promotion day came. When I moved to the other department, I didn't have to test cosmetics anymore. I was becoming test subject for medicine instead. Parasite is infected with a skin disease and have all kinds of treatment tested on me. My hair fell out, it grew back. The bowls were full of ulcers after I took an experimental drug. They were restored. Vomited and vomited and vomited, all food turning sour in my mouth. I felt like my insides would come out from my esophagus. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Over and over and over and over and over and over. Whew. One day I was accidentally infected with eye plague. An incurable illness that made my eyes grow on both the skin and internal organs of the infected. Naturally, I was scheduled for disposal. I spent a month in isolation thinking it was the happiest time of my life. But so the day came. A person in lab coat came looking too young to be executioner. Hi there. Nice to meet you. I'm Henry Huxley. I know you're scheduled for disposal, which is by a lucky coincidence is today. But if it's been cancelled just an hour ago, just when I signed papers for your ownership. Sounds better than dying, doesn't it? Oh wow. I'd be rather dead, Mr. Huxley. Haha, is that sarcasm I'm hearing? Ah yes, they must have stopped giving you intellect suppressants, for they are not cheap. It would be such a waste to give them to a defective specimen, am I right? You know I'm researching eye plague. Yes, an incurable eye plague, which I'm going to cure. Yet my dear are going to become the face of my success. You see, it's the first time a B-type got infected. You're too valuable of a material. As a fact that your specimen are most beautiful of all types, as you're constantly using commercials. So it won't be an exaggeration that I said to you you were chosen for a pretty face. And timing was also crucial. Just recently I realized I have less than half a year to complete my thesis. That is a little troubling. You madman. Yes, I am. Worry not, we'll become the stars of the modern time. Science blesses us. This meeting marked the beginning of our alliance, and people start dying in the name of science. Hey yo, what the fuck? What do you mean, what the fuck? Huxley's utter lack of empathy for both overmen and men alike was the exact reason he was the most successful among his peers. He brought me different books. One of them was Dummy's Guide to Cooking. A good part of it was dedicated to cooking meat. If an animal dies in distress, its meat will be hard to chew, he said. Aside from regular intakes of soap, my diet consists primarily of various greens that products high in protein, me included. One day I decided to ask, what kind of meat is this? I inquired at Huxley, who was vigorously moving his hands in the air as I learned later he was using a VR environment to work. A C-type of your kind, I believe, he answered, not turning away from work. The greatest delicacy of our time. Truly a feast of gods. Feel like vomiting? Yeah, he added, genuinely curious. No. I took another bite. The meat was incredibly tough. Huxley brought me books and taught me reading and writing. He regularly tested my physical capabilities as I was kept in good physical form. He talked too much. Spent more time with me than he should have. The day Henry Huxley cured eye plague was the day he told me to get back in the body bag and declare it as dead. The whole science society. What's happening, I asked. We're leaving, was the short answer. It turned out later, researching eye plague was just a facade, but Henry Huxley was actually testing where the capabilities of a human specimen. And affirmed that men and overmen were no different from each other all along. As he boarded his spaceship, he began quickly explaining that we are a threat to society, that he had found a cure for eye plague long ago, and he only used it as an excuse for doing other projects, and we need to find a new home. We printed all the money we needed on the day we arrived in the house. That's how we ended up living there. Memory ended. Transfer home? Okay. Now we go to sleep. Wait. When I close my eyes, I feel someone's presence beside my bed. This man in pitch black three-piece smiling ever so eerily. Father? No, it can't be. Father wouldn't visit me on his own accord. Right, umbrella man? Unfortunately, it's just as you said. As for the appearance, it's still my favorite to this day. I am more likely to have more influence over you if I look like this, after all. Let's pretend like that I didn't say that, shall we? Go ahead, got it. What brings you here? I seen you collapse at school. Figured I would pay a small visit. How are you feeling? I'm doing okay. You know, I learned new things today. The Theas I met in this world were the ones who drifted the Oracle. I see. While it was true that initially Theas didn't have a shared consciousness, their land, Delphi, was rather prosperous back in the day. I say their society was one of the very few that successfully adapted ideas of communism. When Oracle appeared, many thought it would make their world a complete utopia. You see, even a young Oracle has power enough to grant wishes. As long as it finds begins to form a symbiosis with, of course. Most of the Theas wished to be connected to be understood by each other. However, most did not mean all. The war between globalists and individualists was only the beginning. However, not even the globalists fully believed that their wish would be granted, so it became twisted. The tragedy that their minds didn't become entwined at once. You know, the process was incredibly slow, crippling, excruciating. Imagine thoughts and feelings of other people around you creeping into your head. Buzzing is until you can't tell which thoughts initially belong to you. Imagine your own mind exposed to others. Your every embarrassing thought, every fleeting feeling. Doesn't it feel humiliating? Constant headache, loss of privacy without less of ego. The god we ship was the devil in disguise. That's when the second god hunt began, of which you had the luck to catch a glimpse. The process became one indistinguishable mass with the Oracle went on until it consumed most of the population. However, they were still able to reduce their numbers to an astounding degree. They almost succeeded in destroying the Oracle, although it didn't mean them any harm. Just how the Oracle is, you see. It's the failed expectations that made people violent. First thing, they welcomed to their hearts, expecting to use it to make their world a utopia. As soon as it disappointed them, they got rid of it. Personally, I find it extremely selfish. You see, it's sad that it ended like that. It always does that way, especially among races that have a concept of free will, just like you do. Those are your kind are in constant need of something to worship, be it science, money, or powerful beings. Honestly, it's better to worship something that doesn't exist, because fantasies never disappoint. Sorry, I hope I didn't use words that are too difficult to understand. Though you're almost already a grown-up. Well then, sleep well. Bye-bye, Umbrella Man. I close my eyes. Good night, Seth. We're playing the piano in 4 hands. Wonderful, you're getting better. Say, Frey. I was thinking of the story you told me the other day. Why did the paper princess let her stuff become soaked in ink? Isn't it toxic? Why, yes, ink is poisonous. Then why? Because of love, of course. That's the only reason? It's the sole reason, in fact. It seems there's a fundamental lacking in your understanding of love, Miss Wiltshire. You see, the final and sole goal of love is the love of individuality. Or loss of individuality, the ultimate death of ego. To love is to sacrifice your ego in order for two to become one. To mold your thoughts, beliefs, hobbies, and character traits into one. That is why Paper Princess became the same as Ink Princess. Became one of a kind. Unless you're willing to give up your ego for somebody else's sake, you can't claim that you know love. You know, I find the cost of loss of individuality rather fascinating, for it requires the great sacrifice of all for an individual. Oh my, looks like it's about the time you woke up. Oh, look at the sleepy Charlotte. Sleepy Charlotte. I wonder if we're getting near the end. Morning, Seth. Let's get up, go to school, and go back to sleep. I'm trying to decide if I want to try like blitz to the end of this game or just like. I mean, we're 2 hours in. My throat's a bit sore, and it is, before Thanksgiving. I think we can call it here. Let's warp as fast. Oh, I can't save. I can't teleport. Oh no. If I have to go to the school, there's no save point. Okay, there has to be a save point in school grounds. Okay. We're gonna look for a save point. I am continuing the game, apparently. How many episodes today? I wonder if something happened. Let's start our lesson. Today's a drawing lesson. I like drawing. You're allowed to draw flowers, landscape, political leaders. You're not allowed to draw what you want. Are we clear? Class nods. What should I draw, I wonder? Flowers. I draw poppies. Saku, if you're here, what are the symbols of poppies? What does it mean? Is something bad happening because we draw poppies? Does it mean like, hey, poppies mean the sign of death? Does it mean like the sign of like ego? Does it mean like, good thoughts? Like, what do poppies mean? Because I am worried what this means. Class passes. It's lunchtime. Why don't we eat on the rooftop today? Then we can go check on the maggots. Where's the cafeteria again? Wait, isn't cafeteria here? That's the infirmary. That's the garden. Now we're gonna go to the... I think they're quite cheap. Oh. Oh no. That's just telling us something bad's gonna happen, isn't it? That's not it. Wait, are we on the third floor? We're not talking to you. See, the boy turns around to reveal a face covered band-aids. No way, have you gotten beat up again? As you can see. Well, I did refuse to take out trash during evening duties. It's unfair. Why did they pick on you? Well, they must be disappointed in me. That's why they're upset. Furious. Because I'm a misphobic god stuck in a human body. How can they worship me if I'm powerless just like them? Still, remember, I won't be in this vessel forever. In fact, I'm looking for a way to get rid of it. But it's almost impossible in this house, let alone school grounds. I think I finally found a way to go back. Who knows, maybe I'll return to my domain faster than one could imagine. So you're leaving soon. Everyone does leave eventually. Anyhow, do you feel like joining me for lunch? Sure. We sit on benches. Tell C about the oracle inside of me, about puppeteers and observers. Phizes and the executioners. So what you're telling me is that this is all like a weird dream is what it's supposed to come out to. Or like hallucinating all this stuff is what you're telling me, Saku. I told him everything I know. He doesn't ridicule me. In turn, C remembers things about his past experiences in other worlds he's been to. I remember something today. I remember when the human vessel used to have. It was a land where half of mankind is sitting and were blessed with a gift. The gift left our planet and built a city in the skies. It was given the name of Aether. It was made pure white, and those who lived there all had white hair. My gift was to cause cell apoptosis, so everything I touched directly withered the very next moment. It was how my mother died. Right after giving birth, she cradled me in her arms. That was a fatal mistake. Those were gifts as dangerous as they were kept in isolation from civilians, myself included. So the only thing I ever interacted was a virtual parent and a few other devices. I was afraid to touch living beings. C closed his eyes as if trying to remember something else. Sadly, as far as my current memory goes, I cannot remember further details. It must have been lonely. Loneliness is a human emotion. To a god, it's a virtue to experience it. I see. Well then, I plan on continuing my research. See you later, then. Dan, how did Patty forget my weakness? I can't see whispers in chat. We should go feed the maggots. Shh, I bet they're waiting. She's making flowers ready to poison me. Change green. Why did they change green? Sorry, we're not going to socialize with you. Where's the cats? Oh. They're dead. They're all dead. Someone put a hand on my shoulder. I barely feel its presence. Pets aren't allowed here. You knew that, didn't you? So nobody's responsible for what may have happened to them. I played with these mat cats. I gave them food. I tamed them, Frey. Yeah, couldn't be there when they needed me the most. You're the Oracle, Frey. Can you do anything? I was the Oracle, Miss Wilshire. Everything that defied me as the Oracle has perished. I do not bear memories of my past, nor I possess extraordinary powers. Therefore I am the Oracle no more. It is you who defines me right now. However, it still greatly exhausts you. If you use a pint of my energy consciously, your life systems will collapse just like the last time. Returning the dead back to life is no laughing matter. As long as you reject me, we will eventually drain each other and perish. When we merge, however, we shall obtain great power. The question is, are you willing to give up your ego for the sake of someone or die an individual? Think about it. Faye walks up to the heap of small bodies and crouches beside them. Poor little things. Let's give them proper burial, shall we? We're just gonna go back to class like nothing happened, huh? Ahem, before we start our lesson, there's an announcement I'd like to make. As y'all know, pets are not allowed in school territory. It seems like some of you have been feeding them against the rules. Just to make it clear, the cats in the garden died because of food poisoning. You see, junk food is incredibly toxic to animals, especially one containing that was most commonly used in snack preparation by Charlie's Junk Foods. When of you did this was a prank or not, it's incredibly cruel to kill an animal like that. So whoever did it, make sure you dispose of the corpse in the garden. The guards are in your janitor, so one should take responsibility yourselves. No way. It can't be. They're deaf. It was all my fault? No. It's because they were hungry. It's because Henry told me to. It's because Seth decided to feed them. Because I was made to do this. Miss Wilshire, are you okay? I knew it. Wilshire killed those cats. No, it's not like that. I just wanted to help. I'm sorry. The ink kept flowing out, making me unable to catch my breath. I choked on my own words. It's all my fault. I wake up in tears and snot. C's face hovers above me. How are you feeling? God tear pun. I mean, we are the god. Not so well. I've been better, I have to admit. Why are you here? You don't remember I carried you here. Well, I caused you trouble. Even though I know how much you hate dirty things, It's okay. I thought you became tardy because of me. But don't worry. I found a way out. Let's go. Where to? What's happening? I found a way out of the house. Trust me, you'll be okay. There'll be no guards, no classmates, no routine in the outside world. I won't raise a hand against you either. But what if we don't like it out there? We'll go back, right? Right, we will. Well then. I'm afraid we can't waste any more time. Let's go. The elevator goes to -1. It's activated on this floor. That's the floor we need to get to. All doors open for me. No getting further won't be a problem. Be careful not to alarm the guards. The moment they find us, it's over. This place looks deserted. Are you sure it's okay to wander around here? Don't worry about it. Let's look if we can find a shelter here. Welcome. Oh, customer, you seem troubled. I can tell. How about I sell you women's rights with a 10% discount? You'll get gender identity right as a free extra. Or would you prefer freedom of speech? If you get up your rights to life, you can get many other ones for the points you earn. Let's leave. Jesus Christ. Welcome. We have everything you might ever need. Let's see. Anti-procrastination socks, anxiety-eating protein milkshake, no? Then how about panic attack prevention band-aid? Nifty, right? What do you think? How about I give you a membership card as an extra? Sorry we don't have money. Then why did you ever enter the shop? Dumb teenagers. I don't get paid for wasting time when you get lost. Something's wrong? Well, it says religion on the entrance. But no harm I look at, it's just a department store. Oh, silly customer. Did you really think there was supposed to be something else? The religion of modern age is capitalism. And banks are its churches. Anyhow, do you need anything you don't need? I don't have any cash, sorry. Not a problem, the money altar is over there. The what? The altar. ATM. Don't tell me you haven't heard of it. Ah, now I see. Sorry, I don't really need anything. Thank you for your service. Come again, I'll be praying for you at a local bank. Is it a pharmacy? No. You got it all wrong. Welcome to the shop of knowledge. Did you know knowledge is produced to be sold? Doesn't matter if it's true or not. Nobody cares about that anymore. Everybody's starving, hungry for information. New, old, hidden, forgotten, secondhand knowledge. I got it all in these pills. But you're minor, so I can't sell you any. How about distilled knowledge? Orange flavor chewable tablets instead. I think we'll pass. Thank you for your time. The shopkeeper looks surprisingly normal. Wait until they suggest you're living food. Sounds promising. I don't have my wallet with me. I think we did every place, right? I don't think we can go in here. Do we go up here? Oh. Oh, so I feel weak in my knees. Cough, cough. Next moment, I lost my balance in a coughing fit. See, crouched beside me. Are you okay? No, I just remembered something. This reminds me of it. I see it must be a painful memory. Can you stand? Sure, don't mind me. I can feel my throat starting to give out a bit. Alright, gotcha. One time use cards inside. Play. Found. Sleeping. Oh, it's Charlotte and Felix taking a nap. They're so adorable. Please don't hinder my sleep. This game is gonna break my soul. Okay, the night gaming is very adorable. Midnight Train. Apparently it's ultra rare. Oh shit! This is Spirit Away vibes right here. I dig it. Young Gods. Interesting. Oh, why so? You see, as far as I remember, there are 4 types of them. Adam, Eve, Seth, and Lilith. Adam is very incredibly masculine. Eve is gentle and family-oriented. Seth is the wisest. Lilith is the most strict of them all. Usually, Eve and Lilith gets assigned to girls. So warned that a male volunteer is watching over you. Seth is special in many ways, I guess. Alright, we're not going that way, because we want to get all the art cards we can. I think we might have found gaming. Yeah, I think we got all the gacha ones. Okay, we got Landfall 3, which is new. Okay, I like this one. Gives them almost kind of a apocalyptic vibe. Is there a place to save? Game, give me a place to save. You're killing me here. Seems like it's no place for us to stay, too. Something wrong? I thought outside world would be a brighter place. Maybe we should go back after all. Go back to that place, so we can be mixed with dirt again? We stay together, we'll be okay. We hide in the fog, we'll be okay. Be okay, see? So let's go back. See, let's have a barrel laugh. He looks at me. What's that reflected in your eyes? Must be a wonderful place. Must be a very kind world full of color. But it's not the world that I see. To me, it's a bleak, disgusting place. Even the air here is unpleasant. Believe me, this contaminated land isn't a place we belong to. But where can we go? Isn't it obvious? She points at the sky. I don't understand. I found a way to go back to my initial form. She brings out something. It's a pack of pills. I took these from the infirmary. The amount we'll have to intake is rather big. Make sure that's enough for 2. Eh? You still don't get it? Sorry, must be my bad choice of words. How do I say this? See something's all in his words. They came out a bit shakily, but his smile is still present. I want to take you with me to my heavenly domain. We can get rid of our heavenly bodies and rise above each dwellers. We will be the ones to purify this world. We accept Charlotte Wilshire. I want it to be your decision, not somebody else's. I don't want her to see, but wouldn't going with him mean I'll leave everyone behind? I'll leave it to you, Seth. If it's with you, you surely know what to do. Refuse. When I take his hand, he will smile over so brightly, so blindly. It would be a genuine soft smile filled with sincere gratitude. His hand would tremble in mine. He'd be still anxious, unsure, afraid. I will tighten my grip a little to reassure us everything's okay. Fears of human emotion, see. Soon enough will disappear. Become gods. Oh, I accidentally hit accept, I think. I wanted to refuse. I don't take his hand. Oh, okay. I was like, I swear I said refuse. I didn't take his hand. His eyes widen. I feel a growing lump in my throat. Is it possible to speak? I thought you understand. See, please listen. Even if you're scared of this world, even if you hate it, even if it disgusts you, the music. I want you to live. It's barely a whisper. The words reach his ears. His breathing becomes erratic. His knees give in. It's a panic attack. I watch him break down in front of me. His eyes feel dry. You're unfair, see? It's me who wants to cry the most. No place for us to go. The corpse of God laughs behind my back. My sides? Could you be any more dramatic? Asking how high in money yet you've been saying all for your own sake? The one who doesn't want to die is. They cover my ears. You, Miss Wilshire. Despite all the self-harm, all the big dreams, and fantasies about self-sacrifice and whatnot, you still want to live your prophetic life until the very end. Please stop. Just admit it, that you're afraid to die. Deep down, you don't actually believe there's a place like heaven above, do you? Even worse, there's nothingness waiting you. You'll die only to achieve complete solitude in an empty space of an afterlife. None of your beloved Seth will be there for you. Why would they stay with you when they're bored to death and there are no quests to complete? Admit it, even your puppeteers will feel only as long as they're entertained. Shut up. I want you to be honest with yourself. We both know it, right? That everyone only wants to use you. Shut up. Why should it matter? You have to, Miss Wilshire. Even in close embrace of death, I won't leave you. There's nothing to be afraid of. You should have let this body die already. I plunge it forward, grasping Frey's throat, squeezing all I have. We fall down. I'm strangling Frey with my own hands. It's getting hard to breathe. I just want you to open your eyes. Oh, can you see this boy's dying to disappear for good? He doesn't want to be saved. I make my grip tighter. It hurts. He opened up to you and look what you've done. You're the cruel one, Miss Wilshire. Here they are. Seize them. Ooh. Oh, we're in the principal's office, looks like. So would you like to be as kind and explain yourselves? As my initiative to leave the house, sir. I forced Charlotte Wilshire to come with me. Miss Wilshire, is this true? She looks at me expectantly. It is. Then Mr. Woodsworth, I asked you for your reasons for violating school rules. Well, of course. I wanted a breath of fresh air. It's unfitting for the god of this world to be inhaling such stale air every day. I have dragged Miss Wilshire along with me against her will since she didn't feel well. I seriously thought this would help her recover, you see. I see. Mr. Woodsworth, you are forbidden to leave your room until the day of the trial. As a punishment for your behavior, you will be robbed of all social points you had until this day. Miss Wilshire, you are waiting in class at the usual hours. I have an appointment scheduled for you at the lavatory. Considering the situation, medical tests will be absolutely necessary. Then we're going to have a counseling session in regard to your indecent relationship with classmates. After the trial, of course. Now return to your rooms if you will. I only told you the truth. Still, you lost all your social points. There's no way you can get past a trial like this. How about that? There's something I'd like to ask of you. What is it? If possible, please don't vote for me in the trial. If a sacrifice has to be made, it must be me. Don't put it like that. Please. My only wish. I don't belong to this world. It's only natural that it rejects me. That's why I ask of you, please don't vote for me. My last chance to leave this world. Just like that, we parted ways. My brother the man's left words rang in my head. You need have helped him. Frey's words followed. He doesn't want to be saved. Fresh memory of C's plea kept replaying over and over. Please don't vote for me in the trial. I think on that note is where I'm going to save. And we did 2 hours of this, and I think there's still quite a bit to go. And if I do finish the next game in less than an hour, I'll probably play the side game or the third game. I'm gonna double save just in case. Because it ended on a very heavy subject there for quite a bit. So I'll go take us out to a place to raid to see who's on. Maybe someone that maybe it's a raid out to someone who is a bit a nice, like, what's the nice word? Like unwinding. I saw Kit Kats playing League. I'm like, that's not gonna help us unwind. You know what? Bunny's playing. We'll rate Bunny Bells. So this game, there is a side game. So I probably will do the side game with Delirium. What I know about Delirium is Delirium is pretty much what if Charlotte didn't have Seth to help guide her. And then the third game is the ending of the game. And I can already see how the second game has really ramped up compared to the first game. And I can see how certain things are, like, at the very end there with the pills, like, and the be in the game of someone going off the roof and the Mad Cat's in the garden. Like, this is a heavy hitter game, and we still have 2 other games to go with. The CGs are still very beautiful, and the designs are so great. It's just, woof. Does it hit you hard, and not subtly either at times. But yes, you mean LOL, or venting your frustrations to the world. Yep, exactly. But we'll head over to Bunny's. They're playing some Princess Peach. I will probably see you Friday night, possibly, or Friday evening. We'll see. I do have to work 6 a.m. next 2 days, so I might just not stream Friday, maybe Saturday. And I'm going to probably go to bed early tonight just because I have to do a lot of cooking, cleaning, getting ready tomorrow. So we'll head over there, and I'll see you soon.